Okay, so today we're going to be building a RIMS tube. Already done the wiring inside the box and inside the control panel, hooking it up to the solid state relay. It's kind of just a wire mess in there, but did have proper power. Tested it with the voltmeter. So yeah, let's get ready to build it. It's a 1-inch water heater element, 304 all stainless steel. One of the few that I found listed. The tubing itself is 1 1/4 inches. We're going to go up from here. And I'm using an RTD 100 temperature probe. At 111 degrees, it's up to 76 in 13 minutes. So my guess is it'll take about 45. But we're only using this to sustain the 140 as we're circulating our mash, and then also to jack it up to 165 for the last 15 minutes of our mash out. So maybe I'll get some footage for the next brew day, and we'll see her in action. But as of right now, it looks like, I mean, it's steadily climbing, and we're warm, so that's good news. Cheers. Alright everyone, kind of wanted to give an update. Earlier during the build, I had this larger, I guess that's a 4-inch box. Wasn't too happy with it. I did put the hole in it. I mean, obviously it was I had this smaller one, and it's actually got a mounting hole in the back of it, and it's sealed. It's got a sealed cover. Randomly just found that. Digging through my electrical supplies. So I have all the hoses hooked up because I was wanting to check to see if I would get any kinks. With this orientation, it's not looking like it is. I fixed my mash tun, ended up having to put the T on there so I could measure the temperature coming out, since we were getting, you know, 213 degree, 280 degree, 300 degree temperatures, because it was reading just the element right here. There may be some argument with that, and maybe some fine tuning, but I agree that I'm gonna want to know what the temperature coming out is, because then it's gonna be going through the grains. New PID, it's the MyPin T-Series. If you do get the T-Series, I made this mistake. The other one I have is the model number, it's actually 3 letters, is SNR, the one that you want to get. It controls a solid state relay. The other one is an RNR, which means that it has an internal relay. They're both T4 series with the My Pin. They're sold all over Amazon. Some come with thermocouples. Mine did a K-type, which I'll use. I'll probably put it in one of my kegerator or refrigerators out here just to have a monitor temperature so I can look at it and see, oh, ones that don't have a temperature controller on it already. So, but yeah, I'm very pleased with this setup. You know, I cut the electrical down. I just couldn't be more happy with this. So I'll return these two and get an 1¼ inch plug. And I'm debating whether I want to change these two different fittings on the in and the out to an 1¼ inch to a 1/2 inch. It'll reduce the size, and it'll also slow down the resistance, or it'll create more resistance, so it'll slow down the flow. Yeah, I mean, it's ready now for a brew day. Check this baby out in action. I appreciate it, guys. Cheers.